Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning back in. I know I've been a little bit MIA the last couple of weeks. I'm sorry, I've been super caught up with work and just a bunch of other things that I have going on, which I'm very excited to share with you guys, but I can't do so yet, so just kind of stay tuned for that. Another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about before I get started is my blog. I have had a couple of mishaps, if you will, so I'm still in the works for that. I haven't just given up on it, but I'm kind of working on some last minute kinks, so I'm hoping to have that out for you guys hopefully by the end of this month, I hope, if all goes well. So yeah, anyways, enough rambling. This is going to be, I'm actually doing a updated, well, not updated because I haven't done one yet, so this wouldn't be updated now, would it? My foundation routine and kind of like my everyday makeup that I do, and I'm also going to be sharing with you guys a couple of my favorite foundations and my skincare, like what I do before I put on my makeup and all that stuff. So I guess this is kind of a skincare, foundation, everyday makeup 3-in-1 kind of video. So yeah, it's a lot of stuff, so I'm gonna stop rambling, so let's get started. First things first, before I apply any type of makeup, whether it's on myself or on one of my clients, I always make sure that their face is washed. That's like super important for me. Me personally, what I like to do twice a week is I love to exfoliate and add a mask. Right now my favorites are the Benefit Refined Polish. I think I mentioned that in my March favorite. So I exfoliate my skin with this, and then I use this, which I'm obsessing over right now. Do you guys see my broken nail? That's not cute. Please ignore that. I use the Tarte Double Detox Amazonian Exfoliating Facial Mask. After exfoliate, I add this, and then I add some moisturizer. So that's what I do before I get my makeup started or whatnot. And I moisturize with my First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream. And they sell this at Sephora. I think it's for like $28. It's a little bit pricey, but I mean, you get a lot of product. So I mean, I bought this like a month or two ago, and like look how much product I still have left. So it's definitely worth the money. When it comes to your face and your skin, you know, you need to, you know, get good products and things like that. Then for my eye cream, I use Tarte. Maracuja Sea Brighter Eye Treatment. So I put this under my eyes in the morning and when I go to bed. So this is definitely another one of my favorites. So that's really what I do to prep my face for the makeup. Now, foundations. I have a couple of favorites. One of which I mentioned in my March favorites. If you guys did not see my March favorites, I will go ahead and link it down below. But right now, this is the one that I'm using every day. This is the Chanel Perfection Lumiere. I am obsessed with this foundation. It's very lightweight, but it has a little bit of coverage, but not too much. So this is definitely something that I use for everyday purposes. If it's like work or if I'm just gonna go run errands, this is my holy grail at the moment. Now if I'm going to an event or I really kind of want to get caked up, like full coverage, you don't even know that I have freckles type of coverage, I go with my Kat Von D. I love Kat Von D, but I wouldn't use it for every day only because it is so full coverage, and I don't really like to look like I have makeup, even though when you do put this on, it's very I don't know. I guess I'd have to show you guys, but we're not going to be using this one today. I think I'll probably feature this one in my prom video, which I'm working on for you guys, as well as my wedding makeup tutorial, because wedding season is here. Yay, I absolutely love wedding season. So that one will be featured later on. But today we're going to be working with the Chanel foundation. So I'm just going to jump right in. This is going to be a talk through only because I feel like it would be much easier for me to explain it to you guys. I'm going to apply my eye cream with my broken fingernail. How classy. I feel so gross when I have a broken nail, but I'm not going to be able to get this done until the end of the week. So my eye cream, a little bit goes a long way with this. So you kind of just want to pat it down like you do like the concealer and stuff like that. So, okay. So now that we've moisturized, I'm going to go in with my Stay Matte Primer, and this is from Rimmel. I kind of have a love-hate with this primer, only because I feel like it's kind of dry in a way, and it sets very quickly, so I have to work really fast on it. I think once I finish this, I'm probably gonna go back to my professional. Or if you guys know of any other primers that you guys love, I would definitely love to hear your recommendations and things like that. I'm always open to try new products. I usually don't wear much makeup during the week, only because I go to the gym after work and I don't really want to be too caked up for the gym, because I don't know, I have an issue with that, but whatever. So I'm applying my Chanel foundation with my beauty blender, and I love my beauty blender. I don't know how I went so long without it. So as you guys can see, I am getting some coverage, but it's not full. Now, if you have any acne, or if you like have a lot of acne scars that you want to cover up, I don't recommend the Chanel foundation, because it won't cover like acne and things like that, only because it is very light. If you want to cover any acne scars, or like things like, I can't talk, if you want to cover up like your acne scars and things like that, I recommend more a full coverage foundation. Okay, so as you guys can see, it's not too much, but it's just enough to be noticeable. And I always like to drag it down to my neck and my décolleté. So, okay. Now I'm going to apply my concealer, and this is my MAC Prolong in NC20. Yeah. So, I absolutely love a light under eye. Don't know why, but I do. I just think it looks really, really pretty. So I'm going to let that sit on my face while I highlight the rest of my face, and I'm using my Radiant Rose, and this is from MAC. This is the Prep+Prime, which I freaking love. I'm also going to mix that in with my concealer, because I can get my coverage and conceal all at the same time. I look crazy right now, right? Sexy. I let this sit on my face for a little bit. I think like maybe 2 minutes. I just let it kind of just sit there so it could really be absorbed on my skin. And another reason I like to use the Chanel is because when I do want to contour or kind of do the whole highlight contouring with creams, it's not going to look as packed on as if I were to use a full coverage. So that's another reason why I love my Chanel foundation. So going in with my beauty blender, I'm just going to pat that down and just kind of blend everything out. Now I'm going to bring some color back into my face using my Rimmel London bronzer, and I'm going to use my tapered blending brush, my small tapered brush from Sigma, to kind of just contour my nose. I'm so tired, you guys. I'm like so excited for the weekend. It's ridiculous. So now that my nose is contoured, I'm gonna go in with my Big O tapered face brush. This is by Sigma. Now this isn't really contouring, I'm just adding a little bit of color back into my face because I looked a little pale, but this isn't how I would do my contouring for, say, like an event or something. This is just to bring color back in my face. Now you can do the fish face. A lot of people don't recommend it or whatnot, but this just is what works for me. I mean, I've been doing my makeup like this for a really long time, so it works for me. Everybody's different. So I'm going to set my under eye with my banana powder from Nye. And if you do live in the Miami area, they actually sell this at Ricky's, New York, and it is on South Beach on Lincoln Road. So if you are impatient like me and you don't like to order products and have to wait for them, then that's the place where you can buy. And they have like so much other stuff. So I'm going to just add this over my concealer just to set it, because you don't want any creases throughout the day. And my creases is usually on this area, so I'm going to probably concentrate a little bit more there. I go in with my absolute favorite blush, and this is Orgasm by Nars. I'm sure you guys have heard of it, and at first I wasn't too crazy about it. I was like, all this hype for what exactly? But once you kind of learn the glitch to it, a little bit does go a long way with this. You'll learn to love it. Actually, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to apply my, before I put on my blush, my Born to Glow Liquid Illuminator from NYX. And I got this at Ulta. I think it was for like $5. And it's a great illuminator. So I put a little bit on my hand, and I kind of just squeeze my beauty blender like that, and I put some right down like this. I love luminizers. I'm gonna put a little bit right under my eyes, only because I really want that glow, and I'm just going to go ahead and, I'm not going to put it right under my eye where I put the powder, but like in this area right here. So now I'm going to go in with my Nars and put that right on the apples of my cheeks. And you want to blend your bronzer and your blush so that there's no harsh lines. And then I'm going to go in with my Soft and Gentle Mineralized Skin Finish from MAC and a Sonia Kashuk blush brush, and I'm going to just apply that on top of my blush. And that's going to give you a really, really pretty highlight. So that is it for my face. Now we're going to move on to eyebrows. Now, I'm sure you guys can tell Mama's eyebrows are not done. So, bear with me. I'm going to brush them out to make sure that there's no powders or nothing on them. And I normally would use my dip brow if my eyebrows were done, but because they're not, I don't want to bring too much attention to my brows, so I'm going to go with something more subtle, and I'm just going to use my Duo Powder by Anastasia. So, I have my brow tutorial for you guys that I will link down below in case any of you missed it or want to see how I do my brows when they are done. Because I'm trying to let them grow out, but by the looks of it, I'm too frustrated to allow that to happen. Because I hate when my brows are not done. I feel so ungroomed. Does that happen to you girls? I hate it. Or it could just be that I'm extremely impatient. That could always be it. My favorite mascara is my Loreal Voluminous Million Lashes. So that's what I'm going to put on. I'm just going to curl my lashes very quickly. Okay. And then I think I'm gonna apply maybe like 2 or 3 coats of this, only because I like big lashes. So now you could always just apply false lashes, but again, like I said, I like to have as minimal amount of makeup as possible. Okay, now for lips, I always go neutral, so I'm going to use my MAC lip liner in Dervish. And it's a really pretty nude color. And then I'm going to mix 2 of my favorite lipsticks, and this is from the Marilyn Monroe collection. It's Pure Zen, and I'm going to add Myth in there too. And then on top, I'm going to use my absolute favorite MAC lip gloss. And that is Boy Bait. That's it. So to set all this on my face, I'm going with my All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray by Urban Decay. Let that sit in for a little bit. And that's it, you guys. So this is my everyday makeup routine as well as my foundation routine. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for tuning back in, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.